Whoops, wrong screen. Classic. Hello, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me, see me, etc. Let me know. I got my chat on here over to the side. Ooh. Okay, there we are. Cool. I know you can see me. That is for sure. That is for certain. Certainly. My goodness, the camera is crooked. We got you. Thanks, Amber. Thanks for letting me know. Look at that. Like, the camera is pointed way in the heck over there. Let me see if I can fix it. You know what? It doesn't matter. I think I have it lined up for when we're playing. Hello, Wood Town. Hi, we see you. Hello, Lex, 2-star queen, let's go. Hello, Komori Haim, and hear you. Love it, love it, love it. I, my friends, just got back from a trip to Seattle. So I'm ready to play some Final Girl because I feel like it's been like at least 3 weeks. At least 3 weeks since we've last played, and that feels unacceptable. So today we are going to be doing the Slayer at Creech Manor. Hello, Alan. Welcome to the stream. So I haven't done this combo before, so I'm pretty excited. I have everything set up. So maybe I say, let's just jump down to the table, to the tabla. There we go. And I'll just go over a few thingamaboppers. I do want to mention, my little stream deck is still not working. So I need to do this so I could do, why? Hold on. My iPhone thing is like not wanting to work apparently. Whoopsies. Okay, we got there. I am going to be using Patsy today. I just randomly decided to use her because I've actually never ever played with Patsy before. So I thought, what the heck? Let's do it. I think she was part of the cast and crew for series 2, if I'm not totally mistaken. But Patsy has 6 health, 5 save spaces, and let's take a look. I haven't even looked at the back of her card. Once per action phase, you may spend 2 time to deal damage to an enemy in your space. Killer cannot lose its final health as a result of this effect, and for each additional victim saved, I get to move 1 space. So we are going for a little Patsy, because why the heck not, you know? Never used her. What better day than today? She's from the zombies. Aha! And I've never used her in the zombies, which is crazy. At least I don't think I have. I don't remember. Okay, so, we out here. We be slaying. Hello, I assume Mike of the Brothers Mirth. I always just make the assumption that it's Mike. So we are slaying. Time to slay all day. And for anybody that's curious, I am currently addicted to Slay the Spire, so I have slaying on the brain. Anyways, so we are playing Slayer as our killer at Creech Manor. Like I said already, I have not done this combo yet, so I'm kind of excited. This was what the people chose. The people chose this during our last stream. I love the extra Final Girls that came with the cast and crew extra boxes. I don't see them getting used enough. I agree. You already know who it is. I know, Mike. I know. Okay, so let's talk about Creech Manor first. Creech Manor is pretty simple. There are a couple of extra rules with Creech Manor. We have outside spaces, which are the 3 exit spaces. Everything else is considered inside. It also has, and let me just see if I can zoom up a little. It also has 3 spaces that have these white arrows. And those are one-way movement spaces. So we can move out of them. You may jump from the window, but you cannot suddenly levitate and jump back into the window because that's not how life works. There is a ladder on this one though. So if anything refers to ladder, that's what we're talking about. There's a ladder up here into the attic. It's just aesthetics, so don't worry about it. So that's kind of the main thing there. There are window spaces. There's 3. We've got 1 here and 2 to the side. They don't do anything special. but some of the tarot cards may refer to them. Yeah, I think that's basically it. You just can't move against the arrow. So pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. I love Slay the Spire. I have spent thousands of hours playing it and got the board game. Hello, first time catching a live stream. Hello, Christopher. Welcome to your first time catching a live stream. And Lex, so when we went to Seattle, I had my Steam Deck with me, as you do when you travel, and I was like, I'm just going to try it. And I was instantly addicted. Slay all day is basically what I was doing. And we do own the board game, and I haven't played the board game yet, but I am very, very excited to play it. I'm like beyond jazzed. Okay, so we have the Slayer. Now the Slayer, basically, they are kind of living in the mirror dimension. Okay, so just imagine that everything at Creech Manor has two dimensions. There's our dimension, and then there's the mirror dimension. So the Slayer is lurking around in that mirror dimension, which means that he can only kill victims if they are in the mirror dimension. That is going to be signified by these the gray guys. Any gray meeple is a victim that's in the mirror dimension. Any yellow meeple is in our dimension, and the Slayer cannot attack them unless a certain card comes up that says that he can. At the beginning of his turn, he is going to be pulling a victim into the mirror dimension. That is part of the killer phase. Then he is going to attack whomever is closest. Boom, boom. If he can't attack somebody, a victim, instead, he will pull one into the mirror dimension. He can attack me no matter what dimension. Okay, so that's fun for me. Also, this is tracked with this little card. So for me and any special victims, we'll just be zipping through this card to let you know what dimension we are in. We also have special action cards called Open a Rift, because in order for me to attack the Slayer, I need to be in the mirror dimension. So during my action phase, I can open a rift to go into the mirror dimension. Then I can take as many victims with me as I want. Special victims can come with me. I'm not taking regular victims. That would be crazy. I can go and I can only attack him in the mirror dimension. At any point during the action phase, with the exception of in the middle of performing an action, playing an action card, I can leave the rift. Okay, I can get the heck out of there. If I am still in the mirror dimension during the upkeep phase, I will lose a health. Nobody wants that. When I come back to our dimension, I can bring as many victims as I would like that are currently stuck in the mirror dimension. And you'll remember those are our little gray meeples, our little gray guys. The search spaces can be interacted with no matter which dimension I'm in. They're just there. Let's make sure we're not forgetting anything major. Normal movement rules apply. However, only victims in your current dimension will follow you, okay? The mirror dimension victims can't see me. They don't know I'm here. Victim can only be saved when they are in our dimension, and of course, I am with them at a door. If there's any tokens that do come out on the board, they're just considered in both dimensions, okay? So let's just talk a little bit about pulling people into the mirror dimension. There is a nice little card here that is a good reminder. So the first thing that happens during the killer phase is Slayer is going to bring the closest victim in our dimension to the mirror dimension. If there's a tie, it's going to be the space with the most victims, okay? For a normal victim, so yellow, we'll just replace that victim with a gray. If there are no more gray meeples available, instead, he's going to kill one of the gray meeples, and then we'll use that meeple to replace a yellow meeple, okay? Just checking, make sure I'm not missing anything. And the one that he'll kill will be the furthest from him. If there are no victims in our dimension when resolving the, what is it called? Just pulling people into the mirror dimension. If there are no victims to do this, we are going to increase bloodlust instead. Okay. Let's see. When Slayer targets a victim and there are no victims in the mirror dimension, we'll resolve a mirror dimension action instead, and we will ignore the rest of the killer action. Okay. Perfect. I think. Oh, and then finally, sorry, there's going to be a lot to remember. So if I miss a step or forget something, just yell, and then I'll see it a minute later because of the delay, and then it'll probably be too late. But just know I'm definitely going to forget some of this stuff. Okay. For a special victim, I already mentioned. Okay, then when they get pulled into the mirror dimension, they panic. So that all makes sense. We already talked about opening a rift, attacking the Slayer. The only other thing is targeting. So, like I mentioned, the Slayer can target me no matter where I am, but in terms of targeting victims, he's going to only be able to target the victims that are gray in the mirror dimension. So if he has a target symbol that is the final girl / a victim, he will target a victim in the mirror dimension or you, okay, whichever is closer. If the Slayer is attacking on a space with only you and other victims in our dimension, then he will attack me, okay, because he can see me. I cannot hide from him. Okay, when targeting regular victims, once again, he is going to target whoever is closest in the mirror dimension, and if there are none, he will then pull one into the mirror dimension. We already kind of talked about that. And then when targeting final girl, it's just wherever. So during the panic phase, this is the last thing, and then we can kind of start playing. During the panic phase, only the victims that are in the mirror dimension will panic, okay? Because the people in our dimension, they don't know what the heck's going on. They just know they're scared, as you do. Okay, so, and that is, once again, there is possibly one of these cards that will come up. Obviously, I don't know what they are, but if we do get one, it's called Interdimensional Rift Collapse. And in that instance, the Slayer may slay anybody, anywhere. Okay? I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it. And if I forget anything, like I said, just shout it at me in the comments, in the chat, and I'll see it after a minute delay, and then I will probably have gone too far. But I would like to know. Okay, perfect. So let's blop out of the upper zoom. We're going to go into a little zoom, big zoom. There we go. Okay, so first thing that we are going to do is we're going to shuffle these up. Yee. And we're going to grab one for me. Hopefully it's 3 hearts and one for Slay Bay. Hopefully it's no hearts. Hard to know. And then we are going to pull an event card, and then we're just going to get started. All right. Oh, before we do that, as per usual, I do like to show you the item card. So let's go here. Okay. So the top item cards in the garage, which is currently where the Slayer is, we have the padlock. Padlock's pretty cool because it lets us lock a door basically that only me and the victims can go through and not the killer. So that would be handy. Up in the attic, we have the candle. So that one's pretty good. It lets us move some victims. And then in the closet, we have the shotgun. And the shotgun, basically, you can't use it with an action card, but you get to roll a bunch of dice, and for all the stars you get to do a damaggio. And we have used Dancing Queen as the setup. I felt it was appropriate because what are we doing if not dancing? All right, so that's what we got going on. Now let's pull our first event and get started. Perhaps I'm on time for once. Good job. I will enjoy reading anything you write because it'll just have perhaps in front of it. Perhaps I'm on time for once. Perhaps you are. Perhaps you aren't. All right, first event is pushed to the edge. Roll a die for, oh my God, we're not off to a good start, guys. Roll a die for each victim in a window. If the roll is a failure, that victim jumps. and is killed. So we have 3 victims in window spaces. If it's a fail, they are going to die. So let's start with Bubby over here. Dead. Bubby. Okay, hold on. So we have to do that. Bubby survives. This Bubby survives. Hot dog. All right. Phew. Discard this card. So we had 1 victim die. Bloodlust has increased by 1. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's get started. We are in a pool of victims. And I wouldn't hate saving some people. So the closest exit, even though it looks like it's here, it's actually here. Because there's nothing here. So I think we are going to start with a focus because that's just what we do. That's what we do around here. And then I think I'm going to try and book it to the door and get some people to heck out of here, you know? Now, I don't know. I usually do the middle dice, but I might do the top 2 because I rolled 2 stars with that 1 die, but we'll see. All right, let's focus up. Yuck. All right, we'll get rid of a weak attack and a short rest, as you do, so that we can at least decrease by 1, and we will lose 1 time. Not great. So now we are going to walk, and hopefully we are going to get a little bit closer to that door. I don't hate the idea of getting that shotgun at some point, because the Slayer does have 11 health, and that's no fun. That's no fun for me. So let's walk. Ugh. I only have 2 cards. So I can either spend them to move 1 space, lose 1 time, or I can just move 1 space, lose a heart, lose 2 time. And honestly, I think that's what I'm going to do. I would like to keep these. So we are going to lose a heart, lose 2 time, which sucks. And I'm going to take these 2 with me to come over here. We're all in the foyer. We're done dancing in the ballroom. We've had enough fun for 1 night. I did lose my heart already. We moved 1 space. I lost 2 time. And I say, my friends, we should stop there. So I have 2 cards left, a walk and a focus, which means I have 3 time unless I might actually, I'm going to get rid of this focus card to make it 4 time. And then we'll stop our turn. Let's do that. So I will be getting a sprint. I kind of want to get 2 sprints. Is that crazy? That might be crazy. He's kind of close to me. He's not currently moving. If I have 2 sprints, then I'm going to be really fast. Yeah, let's be reckless. Let's get 2 sprints. I'm just hustle and bustle. Sprint, sprint, walk. As you do. Okay, so that is my entire turn. I did not buy and open the Rift card. I might get one maybe next. We'll see. We shall see. All right, so it's his turn. So he is going to start by pulling a victim into the mirror dimension. Okay, so he is going to determine which victim is closest. Oops, that guy's dead. Sorry. I just left him laying corpse-like on the ground. So there are 3 in here, which is, I think, the closest. So he is going to take this victim and pull them in to the dark side, the mirror dimension. That's basically what he does. Then he doesn't currently have any movement. He is going to target whoever's closest and he is going to attack. And of course, he can't reach us. He has quite long arms, but he just, he's not reaching us with those long arms. So we're going to go on to a terror. Watch out. So many are gone. If there are no victims, but of course there are, so we are going to skip that. If there are 4 or more victims in the mirror dimension, then increase horror, but there aren't. We only have 3. Then he is going to target the closest victim. He will move towards them and he will do a murder. And he is, in fact, going to go bop, bop, kill ya. And that is Sadie. R.I.P. R.I.P. to Sadie. R.I.P. And then bloodlust will go up. And of course, horror will go up, which I hate because I just put it down. But that's all he's doing. Now, let's just remember, panic. These guys don't even know what just happened. All they know is their friend has disappeared. He could be alive, but they're not because they've been murdered. So we are not panicking because there's nobody to panic, and this little fella is outside. Okay? So I think that's everything. What's Alan say? R.I.P. Sadie, that's right. It's so tough to save victims at Creech. Yeah, so true. Because, like, unless you chuck them out windows, jump out windows. Okay, so I am going to sprint. All I have is movement, so we got to use it. Actually, these didn't give me any stars, so let's go back. Let's just do our middle dice because it is tradition. I am going to try to save a couple, and then I'm probably, I don't have an open the rift, so I can't do anything about this fella, but I might try to work my way up a little bit to get some more people. I have 5 victims I have to save if I want to flip my card. Don't know if that's going to happen. Whoa. Wow. Switching the dice was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. So I can't even exchange or flip any of those. Let's see what we want to do. Move 1 space, lose a heart, lose 2 time, end your turn. Not great. Not great. Or lose a heart, lose 2 time. I do have another sprint. Let's see. If I were to move 1 space, I could save 2 victims. You know what? Geez, let's throw that on the ground. It might be worth it because I could, this is supposed to go back up. I could buy some stuff. I could move. I could do other things. And I honestly, I don't know. I'll probably die anyways. So let's move 1 space. We'll save these 2 gooses, silly gooses. I'm just going to do all of this right now. We'll lose a heart. We will lose 2 time and our turn will end. But of course we need to place these out. Sadie got sladied. She sure did. So I think I will gain 3 time. 1, 2, 3. And then I think I'll gain a heart back. I could have used those to move twice to get out of the way, but I don't like these dice. Yuck. Yucky dice. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. I still have a walk and a sprint, so we got lots of movement. Oopsies. We'll get all of these cards back, and I have 7 time to spend. I think we definitely want to get an Open the Rift card. Probably want to guard as well. I could get a Retaliate. It's not a bad idea. If they attack me, no matter where I am, I can use my protection cards. Okay, my reaction cards. So that's 4, 5, 6, and we can get a close call for 7. And then we've got all of these. And yeah, I think that's a good idea. So that's 7. And let's just double check to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have exactly 10 cards. Perfect. So that's not bad. You know, we got a little protection. We got a little bit of everything. So that will be my turn. Slightly uneventful, but not completely uneventful. Just the way I like it. All right, so he is going to pull somebody into the mirror dimension. It will be Bruce. I'm probably going to forget that guy's name is Bruce, but it's fine. So Bruce has been into the mirror dimension. He's just chilling in the foyer. Once again, long arms. Can't get us. You can't get us because he's not moving. So we will do a terror card. It can detect blood like a shark. If you are not at full health, place Slayer on your space. That's fine. I'm not at full health, but he's going to kill whoever this is, Bessie. If you are not full health, place them on your space. They're then going to target whoever's closest. Of course, they will target the victim first. They don't need to move, but they will attack, and they will kill Bessie. R.I.P. to Bessie. Bloodlust will go up. I kind of wish that they had attacked me because I really wish I would have gotten an attack card, but I didn't. They would have attacked me if I was the only one there, and I could have retaliated. So nobody's panicking because they all did. R.I.P. And then it's just back to me. Hello, board to play. How's it going so far? So far, so good. I am currently in the space with the killer, but I think that's fine. No big deal. No big deal. I do have a weak attack. The problem with the weak attack is if I don't roll any successes, I have to end my turn. But I may as well try to poke him in the eye, right? I may as well. And I just need to make sure that I get out of the rift beforehand. So let's just see how this goes. You know, we're just going to see. So I got to open the rift first. We don't want to use those middle ones. Those are bad dice. All right, so no matter what, I get to go into the mirror dimension. It's just what happens when I go. Oh my God. Ooh, yuck. All right, we're going to do a short rest and a focus. We'll get rid of those to do this. And what's that giving us? We'll lose one time. Go to the mirror dimension. Special victims may follow. Lose one time. Let's just do that. We'll just do that. I'm in the mirror dimension. Haha. Ooh, let's remind me by standing up. That's how I'm going to know. If I stand, then I'm in the mirror dimension. How cruel of Slayer to cut Bessie down while she's dancing, right? He has no chill. Got to keep your enemies closer, as they say. Is Jeff still alive? I don't know. He might be in the attic. I haven't found him yet in the house. I haven't found him yet. All right, so now I'm in his space. So I say we just try to punch him in the face. If I roll nothing, I do have a close call for one poke in the eye. All right, that's fine. I poke him in the eye. So he loses a heart, but I also lose a heart because apparently I poked him in the eye and then my hand flew back and I poked myself in the eye. Nobody wins. Then I would like to move. And the thing is, we got some mirror victims that I could bring back with me. I've got at least one that I could probably get. So let's try to sprint. I think I'm going to try and go this way because the ballroom guy, he's just, you know what? He can die happy dancing. Let's sprint. Ugh, yuck. Disgusting. Brutal. Well, I do have a close call. Apparently, I'm going to lose 2 health, or 2 times, sorry. And I'm re-rolling both of them nervously. Okay. That sucks. This sucks. I have a focus on a walk to at least get 1 star, so I don't have to lose any more hearts. I'm just going to end up dying from my own bad luck. So I can move 2 spaces. 1, 2. Hey, boo-boo. I will lose a time. I will not be able to buy any cards. Big yikes. Big yikes. Huge. And I think I'm probably just going to end there because this is all I have. I have a retaliate and I have a walk. I do need to get the heck out of the mirror dimension. So I will be out of the mirror dimension and I'm going to bring Boo Boo with me. All right. There you go, Boo Boo. Take a Boo Boo. So now he's out of the mirror dimension. I don't think I have to pay anything to leave, right? I'm like 99.99999999999%. Oops, I didn't put myself. You guys can't see this card anyways. I should put it where you can see it. Here. There. I'm in our dimension again. And I brought that guy with me. Okay. Then I think I should just end my turn there. And I think I'm going to grab a sprint. Because I got to try and sprint and save. Yeah, I only had 2, so I can't get any, like, you know, attack cards. And I have retaliate, so if he happens to come after me, well, I guess he'll find out what's what then. Brutal. These dice are not nice. That's correct. Free to get out of the mirror dimension. Love that. Love that. Okay, so it's going to be my hand for the next turn. We're just cruising. Okay? So, it's his turn. He is going to pull the closest victim. Save this guy, only to have him go back. Oopsies, let's not do that. You're not dead. You're not dead. There you go. Yuck. He is attacking no one because there's nobody in his space. Nobody in his space. So let's do a little terror. This place is dark and cold. It's a haunted house. What do you expect? I've only pulled Slayer tarot cards so far. If there are no victims, but of course there are. If there are special victims in our dimension, then resolve a mirror dimension action on the furthest special victim. We have no special victims. Otherwise, he is going to move and attack whomever victim is closest. Now, he has 2 that are equidistant. Selfishly, I think the Slayer wants to go dancing so that he stays away from me. Thematically, he can only see 2 people, but he can see me. So thematically, I do think he's going to come up here, have a little party with us. And even though I tried to save this Bubby, he did. So Bubby did. Bye, Bubby. And look at that. He recovers a heart. So what was the point of poking him in the eye? Beats me. Beats me. All right. So that's his turn. And we out here. And I don't have another open the rift. So even if I had an attack, which I don't, I couldn't even poke him in the eye. Hello, Charlie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have y'all played Sick Tricks? Played last night. Dang good Trick Taker. I have it. That's so funny. I have it literally right here. I did do a preview for it. So that's probably why it is so close. It is so close. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm getting distracted. Let's put these up here. I think I should run and maybe jump. Like, I kind of want to go, if I can run and jump. Now, I have not been sprinting well, so I think we'll try the bottom dice and see if we have any more luck. So, my goal is to, whoopsies. Oh, shoot, I just rolled a star, but we won't count it. I'm going to try and save some people. I have 3 more save spots. Although, I don't hate the idea of getting up into the closet to get the shotgun. It's just that all of the stuff is so far away. Let's just see what we get before I make any, thank God. Ugh, I was like, before I make any plans. So, I can move 2. I will lose a time. Well, I am going to go 1, 2 with that one. Can't get in there. God, it's so hard to move around in this house. I do have a walk. I want to look at the gun. So the shotgun cannot modify an action card, must be used without one. Once per turn, you may discard 2 cards from your hand, roll 6 die, deal damage to each enemy in your space for each star rolled. I just don't know. I don't know. The candle, though. The candle's in the attic. The candle's pretty good, too. Once per action phase, you may move a victim from an adjacent space to your space. Yeah. Okay. I might try and get closer up to the attic just to see. The candle's actually pretty good. Awesome. Jenna showed me it. Gonna have to get a copy myself. Yeah. I love, we just played Ruins. and Odd Land. Those are both also very good. Hello, Tim. Good afternoon. All right, let's try to walk. Phew. Okay. So I can move one space. I could get rid of 2 cards, but of course I cannot because I only have 1. So I'm going to leave Boo Boo there, and we're going to go... Oh my god, the attic is so far away. Who built this house? Freaking so many compartments. Okay, and then I'm just going to end my turn because all I have left is a retaliate. So we're going to get these cards back, and I have 4 to spend. Well, I'll need a search, and I think I'll get a sprint. I'm not going to open a rift because I don't have anything to like get to him and attack him with, and honestly, sacrifices will happen. Okay, we're going to try and save the upper level people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he is going to pull the closest victim. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm just going to do this one because I feel like it. There we go. Bobby. Did Bruce die? I think Bruce died. Whoops. We'll be watching that Runes playthrough soon time. Yeah, it's fun. It's really good. Card crafting is, I mean, you can't technically call it that, but that's what it is. It's super fun. One of my favorite season 3 monsters. Woohoo! Does great in other locations. Yeah, I mean, every location has a mirror dimension. Everybody knows that. Okay, so he can't move right now, so he's attacking nobody. Just FYI, if we move Bloodlust up 1, which we will do if he moves and kills, our dark power is going to be revealed. Yikes. Something unholy happened in the... ... Roll a die. Depending on the result, place the killer in that room. 1. Guess where he's going? He's going to the freaking attic. Right where I'm headed. Stupid jerk. Then, luckily, well, actually, luckily, so he's going to attack, but he can't because they're both in our dimension. Then he is going to target me because I'm closest. He will move, which he can do, and then he will attack. But whoop, guess what? That's okay because I'm going to throw that card. At least I should say I think it's okay. We have a retaliate. So let's just see how that goes. Okay. So we reduce the attack by 2, which he's only hitting for 2. And we hit him back 1. Pop you in the face. Poke you in the eye again. Phew. Perfect. That was great. I really wish now I hadn't opened the rift. I wish I hadn't opened the rift, and I wish I had a big attack card, but I do not. Now, I'm kind of like, okay, it's my turn again. And now I'm like, he's close to me. The shotgun might be worth it over the candle. I might just give up on the victims because bunch of idiots, you know. So let's try just to walk over to the closet. Just to see if we might find a gun in there. Who knows? Who knows? Phew. All right. Move 1 space. Lose 1 time. Supposed to go here. Okay. Then I will search. For the love of God, please give me at least 1 star. Perfect. Because I only wanted the top item anyway. I never get 2 stars on an item search, you know? Woo! Okay, so we have the shotgun. Once again, it takes 2 hands. I cannot, whoa, Bessie, I cannot use it with an attack card. It has to be used without. Once per turn, you may discard 2 cards from your hand, roll 6 die, deal damage to the enemy in your space for each star rolled. If at least half of the dice are blank, you discard the shotgun. Okay, risky biscuits. Now, didn't lose my time. I can't use that right now. Not just because he's not in my space, but because I am in our dimension. And so that's all I have to say about that. So I think what we're going to do, we might sprint. Are these together? No, I think he's here. Ugh. I really wish I could jump out the window here. So I have to run whatever to those guys, you know what I mean? 1, can I get through there? Okay, 2. So let's just try to sprint. Although I could stop because I have 4 time. And I could get rid of a few other things. I think I might stop. I'm going to sell my short rest for 1. I'll sell a focus for 1. I'm just trying to think of everything that I want to get. I want to get an Open the Rift. That's 2. I get a Fury Strike. That's 4, 5, 6. That would be everything. But I would also love a guard. But whatever. We got lots of health left. Because I'd like to keep the weak attack, just in case. I like to keep at least 2 if I need to discard, which I so often do. Hello, Fleck. What's up? Hello, Madison. So excited to finally catch this live. Love Creech, Manor. Haven't played Slayer yet. Slayer is awesome. He's an awesome possum. Okay, let's stop there. And I will get an Open the Rift. Furious Strike. That's 6. I will be getting a walk back, so I have a little bit of movement. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. I got a shotgun. Who cares? Okay, so that's going to be me. And we'll put all of these back. Whew. It is 40 degrees outside today, Canadian, just so everybody knows, which means hot in Canada. And there's no AC in here. The summer has been brutal. Brutal in the studio with the studio lights and the cameras. She hat. Okay, so he's going to go. He is going to pull somebody to the place. He's going to pull this Bubby under. Bye. Ooh, you're not dead. Oh my God. Bye, Bubby. Because he's only 1 space away. These guys are 2 spaces away. Okay? He's attacking nobody because there's nobody in his space. So let us pull the terror card. It's a fake. Discard a random item. Discard a random item. I only have 1. If you have no items, discard and draw the next tarot card. I hate my life. Then he's going to move to whoever is closest, and he will kill them. And then we're going to reveal Dark Power. Now, he is equidistant to me and this guy, but of course, victims first. Okay, who is this? This is Julia. Dead. Julia's dead. So we are going to blop that up. You love to see it. You totally, oh, I put my Retaliate in the tarot deck. That's not where it goes. That was horrible. I hated that. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not enjoy that at all. There's no AC. Oh my gosh, how are you surviving? I'm not. I'm melting. Heat is unbearable right now. It is. I really need to play Slayer again soon. I only did once, and he didn't really excite me too much as I was much more focused on Falconwood. Yeah, I get it. Like, Slayer at Falconwood, there's a lot to focus on. This one's a little bit more chill, which is something that I wish I was right now. Let's reveal the Dark Power. Phew. Mind control. You love to see it. During the upkeep phase, all victims in the mirror dimension move 1 space towards the Slayer. Love it. Hopefully I don't forget to do that, which I might. I literally can't believe I lost that shotgun. Ugh. Why? It wasn't a fake. It was real. Okay. So, I think that triggers now during upkeep phase. This is something I always forget. Dark Power. Does it reveal as soon as it's hit, or does it reveal at the beginning of the killer phase? You guys tell me, because if it's revealed now and I have to move them, then I got to move them. So somebody just, put them in the comments, in the chat. I'll see it in about a minute because there is a delay. But I am so stacked on FG to play, I can't decide. Yeah, that's part of the problem. All right, you guys let me know if I need to move them, but I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to carry on until that happens. Okay, so, hate this. Oh, man, I super hate this. I need to try to walk to him, open a rift and beat the poop out of him. That's what I got to try to do. That's what I got to try to do. So that's what I'm going to do. He's 2 away, so I need 2 stars. It should do immediately. Thank you. So he will go here and he will go here. Okay, perfect. All right, I need to walk and I need to get 2 stars, and that's just not how my luck has been going today. So we'll see. 1 star is not helpful. Can't even get down here. I mean, I'll just get rid of these 2 and I'll move the 1. I can't do, there's no point to open a rift or anything right now. So we're just going to stop what we're doing. Stop it. And we're going to go shopping. So we get 3 cards back that are very unhelpful. What did I have left? Oh, I definitely want to keep those cards. So I have 5 time to spend. I haven't opened the rift. I think I should get a guard, sprint, and a close call. I think that's my 5 right there. And now I'm going to have a drink of water because I am roasting. Roasting. Old man supervisor always says, all right, chat, at the start of our team meetings. I think he found streams recently or something. That's funny. All right. Here we go. So he is... So this is what you're doing. So now there are... oops, yes there are. These don't actually stay in the dead pile. And so he is going to mirror dimension this one, Sally. He's killing nobody yet. But we are going to do a little bit of a terror. So let's do that. Oh, great. People are disappearing. You don't say. He's pulling somebody into the mirror dimension. It will be one of these 2 bubbies. Then he is going to move towards whomever is closest. He will attack, do a murder, and then horror is going to go up. So prioritize victims, murder, terror. Horror is going to go up twice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Because of this and because of bloodlust. Got it. Got it. Love it. Love, 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 love. Love it. All right. So that's it for him. Nobody is panicking. However, he has mind control, right? So everybody moving closer. Luckily, it's hard to get anywhere in Creech Manor. So they're closer, but they're not super close. Actually, I wonder. This is what I'm wondering. I'm probably just going to leave it, even though it's wrong. But if somebody was here and they wanted to get closer to him, technically they would jump outside, wouldn't they? But that's since he's moved and he was here. He might still, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2. Is he jumping out the window? Should have played in the hellscape for true immersion in the hot studio. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Let me know, you guys. Is he jumping out the window? I don't know if he's jumping out that window. He might. I'm going to put him here for now, but if someone says, yeah, he should have jumped out the window, I'm going to boot his butt right out the window. That would be fun. Okay, so let's just put these over here. That's it. It's back to me. Now, do I have a sprint card? I probably don't. Yes, I do. If I can sprint to him, I can open a rift, and I do have a Furious Strike. So there's that. Let's try it. Let's get rid of those dice, though. Yuck. Try these ones instead. So let's try and sprint. Perfect. Thank God. I only needed 1 star, so he's going to go 1, 2. Haha. Lose a time. My God. Chaos with the dice over here. those should all be in here. All right, I'm going to open a rift. Yeah. Well, I don't need to walk, so I will get rid of I'll get rid of my short rest and a walk to at least give me 1 star. So I'll lose a time. And I am in the mirror dimension. Whee! 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 Okay. Now, I'm going to punch his face with a furious strike. It's only, literally, it's only 1 to 2 hits if I get stars. It's not enough. It's not enough. He's too strong. Okay. We got 1 star. I will get rid of these 2 to make it 2 stars because I feel like that's worth it because it's going to decrease horror and it will hit him twice. Pop, pop. Okay. Now, I have a guard left. I need to get my Tuchus out of the mirror dimension. So jumping back to our dimension so I don't lose that heart. I have to stop because I only have a guard left. We just hanging out. We chilling together. You know, me and my buddy. So I have 4 left. So we've got this. I have a weak attack, focus, walk, guard. I could get a retaliate because he is going to attack me. So I'll get a retaliate. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be just practically perfect in every way. All right. Everything on my playmat right now is in pure chaos, which is very fitting because I feel very chaos with him. All right, so he's going to pull someone into the mirror dimension. This is our last one. All right. Then he is going to attack whoever's closest. He is in the space with me because we're besties. So I will retaliate because I'm not having none of it. And he's hitting for 3. Wow. Remember when I said I was having none of it? Well, guess what? I'll take all of it. It's fine. Why didn't I get a close call? So he's hitting me for 3. Now I do have a guard card. I do have a guard card. Can I use that too? I think I can. It's like, oh, my retaliate didn't work. Can I protect myself? You guys tell me if I can't, but let's just see. Let's just see. Decrease horror for Fury Strike. I did. Yeah, it's just that it's low. Okay. Tell me if I can't do that. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. We'll get rid of 2. Actually, no. I'll just leave it at 1 star, and then I'll reduce it by 2, so he'll only hit me for 1. I'm pretty sure I could do that. Why couldn't I? You know? Sometimes in life, you just gotta do what you want. Okay. I haven't even pulled the tarot card yet. Oh, good. What is this place? If there are no victims, but there are. If there are victims in our dimension, then resolve a mirror dimension. There aren't. Then he's going to target the closest victim, move, and attack. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The other ones are 4 away. Okay, he's going to attack. This one, super dead. 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 Hello, Poi Wonder. Hi, Jamie. Joined a bit late, but greetings from the Isle of Man. Greetings from Canada. It's very hot here. Love the Slayer and dimension crossing mechanic. Samesies. Samesies. Except, you know, except when you die. Which I'm going to do. So that's everything. Oh my god, I'm so hot. And my brother and Matt are coming over later to do a playthrough video. In this heat, we might all melt. We might melt. That means we should buy blizzards. Good idea, everybody. Okay, so that's everything for him. Now we are going to be panicking. Do you know what I've been forgetting to do? Nobody called me out for it, and I just realized when I pull somebody in, pull a victim into the mirror dimension, they are then supposed to panic. I'm almost positive of that. Let's double check. Maybe not. I better double check, but I'm pretty sure I did that wrong the whole game. Determine the closest, blah, blah, blah. For a normal, blah, blah. Yep, panic the victim when they enter. Guys, you're supposed to keep me honest. You're supposed to catch all my mistakes, of which there are many. So this guy's panicking. Where are you going? Where are you going? He's going to go up here. But to his dismay, he's just going to move right back because they're all moving one closer because they love him. Get a room. Okay, so that's everything. It's now my turn. This is what I have, which is, oops, these I just played, so they stay there. Okay, so I'm not doing much of anything good. So I might sell some stuff and then buy some stuff, you know? Let's sell the focus and the walk, 2. Keep the weak attack because you just never know. So that's 8. So I'll get these 3 back. So I have 8. We're going to need to open a rift. So that means I have 6 left. I could get a critical blow. But how will I get to him? I'm going to need a sprint. I guess I could get a Furious Strike instead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What did I have left in my 9? A weak attack. I could have gotten rid of that to get a close call. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just pretend that happened. Okay. All right. Yikes. Oh yeah, I forgot that too. Sheesh. Oh well. So long as we all forgot together, that's fine. That makes me feel better. So it's not just me. It's like usually if I do something wrong, at least 5 people are telling me that I've done it wrong. Gotta keep me honest. Okay. That is my turn. What a great turn I just had. So, he needs to pull somebody into the mirror dimension. He cannot. Bloodlust will go up, and he will recover a health. He has 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of 11 health. I just need to get to him and start punching him in his stupid dumb face. So, he can't. Bloodlust went up. He is going to kill. Blop. Bloodlust will go up. He's hitting for 5 now. That's not good. And then we're going to pull a tarot card because we still haven't done that. Okay, perfect. Something is coming through the wall. Love it. If there are no victims, but there are, all victims panic. Got it. Let's do that first. Where are you going? In here? Where are you going? In here? Cool. Cool. Good job, guys. Any victims that exit through a window are killed. Thank God, neither of them did. And then we're going to pull an event. Woohoo! I love an event. We haven't had like any events this game, except for the starting one. Lights out. Roll 1. Oh, I immediately regret saying I love events. Roll 1 fewer dice when resolving an action card that allows movement. Ignore this effect if you have flashlight or candle. Well, guess what? I didn't get either of those. Instead, I got a shotgun, but apparently it was a fake. I'm just going to put that here. Otherwise, I will forget. All right. Back to me. So brutal. So brutal. I have a sprint. I can only roll 1 die. So that means I can only, if I get a star, move a maximum 2 spaces, which will not get me to him. Cool. All right, so what can I get rid of? Focus and a short rest. Why not? Turn that frown upside down. Let's move 2 spaces and lose 1 time. So, I do have a walk, so we may as well go here. And I'll try to walk into him. Well, let's close call it. Thank God. We'll lose a time. I got 1 star so I can move my 1 space. Ay. Let's open a rift. I get, whoopsies, jeez Louise. I get 2 dice because we're not moving. We're just, well, yeah, we're just going. Okay. I'll lose a time. We're in the mirror dimension. And we're going to punch him. And it's not going to matter. But we're going to punch him and hope that we get 2 stars. Okay, we got 1. But I'm going to tell you why this isn't good. It's not good because now I'm stuck in the mirror dimension and I'm going to lose a heart. But it's fine. So we hit him for 1. We decrease horror and then we end our turn. So that is good stuff. We have 3 time to spend. I will get these back. Well, I guess I have to get a guard and a close call so I can at least try and protect myself a little bit because I only have 3 hearts. So he's trying to pull somebody into the mirror dimension, but he cannot. So bloodlust will go up, horror will go up. Then he's going to attack me, rude, but I can protect myself a little bit. Okay. Reduce by 2 or reduce all if I get rid of 2 cards. If I reduce it by 2, I will still be dead. So we need to yeah, we'll get rid of these 2. So I've reduced everything. He's not hitting me. Not today. Okay, I ended my, hang on. I should have put all of these back because I will forget if I don't do it now. Okay, there. Okay, then we have to do terror. Discard for retaliate. Well, too late now. Yep, now he's going to move away from me, which is fun. He's targeting the closest victim. 1. Hold on. 1. God, nobody is close. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one. And he's doing super movement anyway, so he can get there no matter what. Kill 1 victim in each space the killer passes through. So he wouldn't have had to go over here, but he will go over here, which bloodlust will go up. Discard the next terror card. Which means we are revealing the finale. It's just that it's so sad. I kind of hope this is the one that just lets everybody attack everybody no matter where they are. Because what's the point? That's exactly what it is. All right. When revealed, everyone in the mirror dimension loses a heart. Yeah, you're dead. Bye. Boop. Doesn't affect me. And returns to our dimension. Oh, what? When revealed, everybody in the mirror... Oh, I'm in the mirror dimension. And returns to our dimension. But that victim wouldn't. He'd just be super dead. Returns to our dimension. Slayer has entered our dimension and can now target and attack in our dimension. So he should be able to also attack him without having to open a rift. Right? Pretty sure. Let's double check, but I'm pretty sure. Whew, I am so hot. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Where did I see anything about that? It's only in the panic. I'm pretty sure because he's in our dimension now that I can attack him. When revealed, everyone in the mirror dimension loses a heart. Return to our dimension. Slayer has entered our dimension. Yeah, got it. Got it. Yeah, I can pew pew him. Does Slayer lose a heart too for the finale? I don't think so. Everyone in the mirror dimension. This is a good question. He loses life. Perfect. Look at us. Okay, very good. Thank you, everybody. I didn't consider him and everyone, but I should have. That was not nice of me. Okay, so it's my turn, and it's just me versus him, me v him. I have 2 health left, and he has 3, 6, 7. And guess what? I just have to end my turn right away. That's all that I have. It's not very good. So I have 6, but I could. Well, I definitely need a sprint. Just thinking, if I got rid of these 2 cards, I could get a critical blow. I'm getting these back. I'm just going to do it. YOLO. Whatever, Chetta. So this is going to be our hand. It's going to be crazy. Okay, let's put these back. I am melting. I'm so hot. I'm melting. Okay. Let's go back to him. Now I'm realizing what I actually should have done was something different. I'm going to redo this. So I bought the sprint and the critical blow. The reason I'm doing that is he's going to move towards me. He has 4 movement on his turn. 1. So he'll be able to get to me. I don't need to move to him. So I had 6 and I got rid of 2 more for 8. So instead, I think I should get a retaliate for 4 and maybe a furious strike for my 8. We'll just see how that works out. We'll just see. Okay, so that's my turn. Super eventful. He is going to target whomever's closest, which is c'est moi. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. He has 4 movement. And then we're going to high five. Bink. Okay, then he's going to attack me twice. I am dead. I should have also gotten a guard. It's fine. I'm dead. It's fine. So he's going to attack me. I have a retaliate. There's no point. I am just, 2 stars. Perfect. Ignore everything. Hit him twice. Pop, pop. Okay. Now, he's attacking me again. And because I'm dumb, I didn't get a guard. I didn't get a guard card. So, he hits me for 5. I'm dead. If I had gotten a guard, let's just pretend, I would have still been dead. Because I would have only blocked 2, and he would have hit me for 3, and I only had 2. Either way, very dead. Whew. Girl, that was stressful. I didn't... Remember when I got the shotgun? But it was fake? This was a good combo. It is... Creech Manor is tough. It is hard to move around in Creech Manor. But other than that, I think this is a good combo. I really wish that I had gotten an item I could have used. Lights Out was not very helpful to get. Patsy, we never got to flip her. People were too spread out. It's too hard to save victims here. But, my friends, deader than dead. That's right. That is true. But, my friends, that is what we got going on today. Let's go back to here. So you can see how ridiculously sweaty I am because it's 40 degrees Canadian, which is hot. That's hot for Canadian. Let's see what we got going on for the next stream, shall we? I gotta get my calendar up. Okay, I think I'm gonna stream next week as well. Usually I don't do 2 weeks back to back. But I missed my second stream in June, so I might actually do the next 3 weeks, if you guys are cool with that. I assume you will be. Assuming I don't melt before then. So we'll do next week. I probably won't do next Wednesday because it's mine and Jeff's anniversary on Wednesday. So I might instead do either Tuesday or Thursday. I'm going to check my appointment schedule, make sure, see which one is best. But I will do one of those too. Is there a combo people want to see? I'm curious for the next 2 streams. I don't have Shriek, so I know people might ask, but I don't have it. It was all downhill after losing the shotgun. It honestly, so true. He's tough, beaten Slayer once, but with help of flamethrower. Love the flamethrower. Damn, I did not receive any streaming notification. No! Are you in the Van Ryder Games Discord? If you aren't, you should be. If you are and you didn't get a notification, you can, I can't remember where you do it, but if you sign up for the @VRG viewer tag, anytime I stream, you will get notified. Yes, please. I just started playing this game on Monday, so I'd love to watch some plays. Perfect. Box Meeples has a great ideas recently, including zombies in the mall. Zombies in the mall. I just did zombies though. What's a good combo that I haven't done recently? I haven't mixed and matched a lot of Series 3, so I think that's what we want to have, at least one thing from Series 3, whether it's a location or a killer, and then what the other thing is, it doesn't matter. Thank you, Alan. Yes, it's in Choose Roles in Discord. Billy in the Mall, that would be a good one. Hunter at Utopia. Robots and Sandworms sound like a good time. How about Tormentor at the Carnival? Traps galore. These are all hard. i.e. Dawn of the Dead. I kind of like the idea of Billy in the Mall. I haven't done that, and that thematically is good. Big Bad Wolf in space. Yeah, so I feel like I recently did Utopia because I did Zombies at Utopia. I recently did The Hunter, and I recently did The Mall. So I'd like to do something different. Killer from Tomorrow in the Tremors Place. But I do like Billy in the Mall. I think let's do Bad Times or Billy the Bear at the mall next week. And then think of a good combo for the following week, and we could plan during next week's stream. I haven't done a lot. Actually, I would love to do something with, what's his name? Razorface. Billy and Buddy's Chasing Savior sounds tough. Yeah, that sounds freaking brutal. I haven't done a lot with Razorface or Hellscape, so I'd love to do something with that. If you can think of a good combo for either of those, because I really, really, really enjoyed that set, and I've only gotten to play it once. Ooh, Organism at the Hellscape. That is a good one. Maybe we'll do that. Actually, let's do that one next week. Organism at the Hellscape, because I just did the mall and I just did Bad Times at Buddyland not that long ago. So next week we'll do Organism at the Hellscape, and then maybe the week after that we'll find a combo for Billy, whether it's at the mall or the carnival. The carnival actually sounds pretty fun. So maybe we'll do that. Dr. Fright in Hell. Oh, these are all good ideas. Okay. Razorface at the Asylum. That one makes sense too. I'm really liking Dr. Fright in Hell. But we're going to do, so next week we'll do Organism at the Hellscape, because that makes sense to me. And then we'll decide next week what we'll do. But Billy and the Carnival does sound like a really fun time. Fun times at the Carnival in Buddyland. All right, cool. Okay, so next week we'll do Organism at the Hellscape. I will post in the Van Ryder Games Discord whether it'll either be Tuesday or Thursday next week. So I'll post it, and then I'll also schedule the stream. So if you get notifications on the Van Ryder Games YouTube channel, which is where you are right now, then you will be notified of that stream. And if you haven't already, join the Van Ryder Games Discord. I highly recommend it. And like Alan said, you just need to go to, now I gotta scroll up and see, choose roles in Discord and make sure that you choose VRG viewer. So anytime I stream, I tag VRG viewer. And usually I will also tag them like a few days in advance so you know that it's coming. Okay? All right. Any idea if Buddyland's coming to UK soon? I don't know. I assume. Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. You can ask that in the Van Ryder Games Discord, though. They will know for sure. All right, my friends. That is... Oh, my God. I almost knocked the mic clean over. But that is everything for today. I'll see you guys next week.